Go. Oh, we are. Hey.
Yeah.
I am Shelly.
I'm off.
And together we are Shelly&Mauv.
Period. So, before we get into this video, look. Things are hectic. Things are wild. Things are tragic. Crazy. But, we just wanted to make this video. Like, we don't want to come on here and be all negative, nasties and whatnot. Because it's not going to help anything. But we want to encourage y'all. Oh, featuring snacks. We want to encourage y'all to not, even though things look very, very down, like legit. First it was the virus, now it's this whole police brutality situation. But there's no need to have any more negativity than it already is. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. But I do want to say I am appreciative for the men and women who are protesting every day for everyone to have equal rights and for the people who lost their lives over senseless crimes, senseless murders.
To be heard. Everyone deserves to be heard, even though everyone has a different opinion. It's a problem when you feel the need to try and not let someone speak. That's when it's a problem. And that's why there are, I'm not going to say that's why there are riots, because that's just stupid. That doesn't make any sense. But that's why there are protests.
Yeah.
So I'm eating chips, cheddar cheese. I'm just eating a whole lot of chips. I got a chips mukbang and whatever. Got sour cream and onion, whatever. Hot Cheetos, because blackness. And these crackers.
Oh, garden vegetable crackers. They're pretty good.
Yeah, those.
I have a little healthy, a little unhealthy. I got some hot Cheetos. I've got apples with peanut butter. One of my favorite snacks. If you have not tried it, try it. It's really good. And it's really good with bananas too. Peanut butter and bananas.
You know, on this channel, we try to we're not going to put out anything that's negative. That's what we're not going to do, because we're not those types of people.
Yeah, that's not who we are.
But what we will do is, regardless of the situation, stand in our beliefs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we don't have to like each other's beliefs. You feel me? That's not what I'm saying. That's what we don't and what we're not going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But what we will do is respect someone else's views, even though we might not agree with it.
Right.
That's the issue we have in today. Everyone wants to say, "Oh, it's a freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want to." Yeah, true, all facts. But what you're not going to do is downplay someone else's views or thoughts just because you don't agree with that. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
At all.
A lot of people online, I was looking online for the last couple days, are just standing behind a profile and spewing hate. And
it's a coward move. That's number one.
And we don't want to be the ones to continue to talk hate or talk about things that are negative. We are part of the people who are protesting for their rights, but we don't want to be another outlet for spewed hate.
Yeah.
Just as a Black woman yesterday going through social media, it was so hurtful, some of the things that people really think. It was so hurtful to see that. It really does feel like this country is divided. And I know that every person does not think
the same.
The same. But man, it's sickening. It's sickening.
If you're one of those people that want to be a Twitter thug behind a screen, you're a coward. Period. Period. It is what it is. It's okay to have a view, but what you're not going to do is just want to start a massive what is it called? A massive negativity train. That's not it.
Yeah.
No.
Nothing about hate is productive.
It's not. It leads nowhere. It leads to more madness and more anger, and more misunderstanding. If you want to be honest, but that's just me.
I think the general message is that most of everyone wants peace and wants to walk through the streets or walk in this world or be in this world with not having to feel judged because of the color of their skin or people feel threatened by them because of the color of their skin.
Look, we were not. If we were born with the option to be what we wanted to be, that would be different. We're not born. Okay, we come into this life without options.
Right.
No one was asked to be white. No one was asked to be Asian or black. None of that. But we're here. Instead of being, having misconceptions or weird views on certain situations, and instead of having hatred for something that you shouldn't even have any hatred for, I'm just being honest. Let's just talk facts. Educate yourself. Ask somebody.
Have conversations.
No, nothing gets solved with not saying anything. Literally, a closed mouth don't get fed, and that's just facts. It is what it is. If that was the case, that wouldn't be in America. It took people to talk. No. And for those of you that want to be a thug online, I mean this severely. Oop, got you. Go get help. There's no reason for you to be that way. And I understand, well, yeah, I was raised to be this way. That's fine.
It doesn't make it right.
That's fine. But times have changed. I was born a certain way, and that doesn't mean I'm going to do certain things to certain people. You feel me? No. So that whole, I was raised a certain way. That's not going to cut it. It didn't cut it in 2019. It's not going to cut it in this year.
Right.
But this video is not to be towards, it's not an angry video. By any means. It's just, we just want to express
our thoughts and concerns.
You don't have to be a Twitter thug to get your point across or to try to get your point across. And
just because someone grew up that way learning things, it doesn't make it right.
And it doesn't necessarily make them a bad person unless they just don't want to learn different. It would be different if someone was raised a certain way and it was given information that would change their whole perspective, but they decided to stick with the same. That would be different.
Yeah. I was listening to a message this weekend. It was saying, take risks, have conversations with people you wouldn't usually have conversations about, learn about different cultures, learn to respect different cultures, even if someone has thoughts and views that's different than yours, learn to respect their opinion. You don't have to believe or take in their opinions or thoughts. Right. But it's about talking, having a conversation. Because honestly, there's just a lot of change needed. Yesterday, one of the posters that I saw that I loved was actually from
Tired of this.
one of the protests was, how did they say it? Okay, it said you kill our dads and then make fun of us for not having one. That really stuck
That's
with
deep.
me. It really stuck with me. I mean, people are sometimes not even killed but put in prison for years or murdered for just senseless things. Just because someone didn't have a conversation or someone felt threatened. Not by what they were doing, but who they were or what they looked like.
And what they thought they stood for. I'm not gonna say we, because I can only speak for myself. Me personally, I don't. I'm not the type of person to go off. Okay, I go off of character. Like I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I just don't like you because of the way you look or how you like. No, I need an actual reason. If I don't like someone, there's an actual reason, and it has to make sense. I understand that some people came from an era that was misconstrued in the most nicest terms. Misconstrued. I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I don't want to cause any problems. But there's a way to do things, and it's not going to help spreading wild thoughts or wild ideas, and it's not going to help to misjudge someone off of who they are or what they look like. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make any sense.
In a perfect world, it would be judging on our character, things we've done in our life. But it's sad because people who are innocent and they just look the fit. They're a threat. Don't know anything about them, their personality, their criminal history or lack thereof, but their color.
Like for example,
how fair is that?
If someone who doesn't know me at all from a can of paint walks up to me and they talk to me, they would probably think I was the meanest person. You can't go off of looks. Sometimes I look mean. I have that resting face. Okay. But you can't base.
You said that resting face.
I do, like
I have it too.
Oh, I know you do. I seen it, child. But what? You can't go off of assumptions. It's not smart.
And it's sad because, if we're honest, a lot of people do that. But how many barriers does it break when someone has a simple conversation? I can't tell you how many times I've been in a store with this girl or the mall or maybe even a restaurant, and she took the time to talk to someone she didn't even know. I like your outfit. How's your day going? Things like that, they break barriers. She does not care cute. What they look like, what they, what is going on. Yeah. She breaks those barriers and just has conversations that me, who is more a reserved person,
but
would never have. Maybe now, but you know what I mean?
But you are kind of more of a people person than I am. You are. I don't like people. I'm sorry, but I'm just not a people person. Like, I'm just keeping it a fact. Like,
but you're great with
breaking
barriers.
Yeah, I can talk. I can do all that. But like, it would it bother someone to just be kind and just be decent? It's not asking for much. That's like asking someone to breathe. It doesn't take much.
Right.
That was a bad example, but you get the gist.
Yeah.
Now, okay, I agree with protesting peacefully. I'm not saying, oh, you want to protest, Billy? Yeah, Bob. Let's go burn down some stuff. That doesn't make any sense. That's not going to help. It's only gonna make the people who have misconceptions about that one type of person or certain race valid, and that's not what we want to do at all.
We don't want that, but we do want a change, of course.
Yeah. And all this breaking stuff, smashing people's cars, burning down buildings, it's not going to help at all. It's worthless. And it's fine to be upset. You should be mad, especially if it involves your people.
Yeah.
And even if it doesn't, you should still have some type of thought. I'm not saying, oh, you should be mad because we're mad. Not everybody is like that. I understand that. But for the people that it affects, you should feel some type of way. I'm not saying that you should be so mad they should go on a rampage. I'm not saying any of that.
And that's why I love when you look at the protests, you see every color of the rainbow.
No.
It's not just African American out there fighting for rights. It's white people, Hispanic, Asians, you name it, they're out there. And I think that's beautiful.
The whole rainbow.
Beautiful. That's how it should be. And I'm sorry that this stuff is happening, but sometimes it takes things like this to open eyes and get change.
Yeah.
Come up, get change coming about.
Number one, obviously, stuff like this has been happening since before any of us would probably be born. But I wouldn't be smart to say, oh, this will be the last time, because something always happens.
Yeah, history repeats.
But
we would hope that.
Yeah, it's a hope. But like, bottom line, we will not. No one should ever be swayed in their beliefs. Even, and I'm not saying extreme beliefs. I'm not saying that. Don't get it twisted. But no one should stop fighting for what they truly believe in. Period. Whether it's a job or anything. And that's what people got to understand. If there's a problem, if there's a big problem involving a certain type of people or a certain race, do you honestly think we just gonna be like, okay, we won't say anything, we won't do anything? No, that's stupid. That's just not us. We should fight back, but not in a violent way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think equality is too much to ask for. I think that's our right to this country, part of being a citizen. Or I don't think it's too, but not that we have it, not that everyone has it, but I don't think it's too much to ask for.
It's really not. You got quiet. You get so quiet.
I'm glad we are talking about this because when we first started YouTube, we really shied away from talking about things like this and talking about politics and just things like that. Number one is because for some reason, which we loved, we had a lot of kids start messaging us and saying like we really like what you guys talk about and we really um like we look up to you. They were saying stuff like that to us, which was huge to us. So the fact that people were looking up to us, or not even that, but just feel inspired by us or encouraged.
Or impressionable kids.
Yeah, that was huge. So we didn't take a bunch of risks because we wanted to be a safe channel.
Yeah.
And that is great. That is really good. But we come to a point where we need to use our voice.
There's no point of having a platform if we can't speak freely about anything. There's no point.
True.
We can speak, but we have to be careful with our words. Because you never know who could be watching and who is very impressionable. And what we don't want to do is have someone that's very impressionable take our words for the gospel and take it in a negative way.
Right.
That's what we're not going to do by any means. That's not our goal.
And I'm glad that we're able to do that. I am glad for a long time we stay very neutral. And there's a time for neutral and there's a time to stand up for what you believe in.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we can be that channel, but sometimes we cannot.
It's time and a place for everything. And when certain things happen, all bets are off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Are you going to start posting more on your channel?
Yeah.
Okay, so we both have we have separate channels, and I can only speak for myself, but I haven't posted at all. So I'll start.
Same here.
So we'll both start posting more, and on this channel too.
Right.
It's just very hectic.
Yeah. Even though it's summer, which is usually the free time, it's still hard to.
Videos don't want to save and whatever, but it's whatever. It's okay. That's another story.
But yeah, I actually have a video coming up on Shelly, KTSHELLYKAYT. Sorry, I have food in my mouth. And it'll be a DIY video because I've been working on fixing up my backyard. And I'm going to upload part 1 by the end of this week. So hopefully you can catch that. And I would love to know what you think about it and what something else I could do for it to give it that.
I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I don't know. I'm gonna just do it and then I'll just post it. I don't know.
No. You're gonna be about it basically.
Yeah. Oh, but be looking out for major story times on my channel. Major.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of your channel again? I know, but tell it.
I want to say it's a vibe, Delrell.
Oh, you changed it.
Yeah, I changed it. I changed the picture and everything. Yeah, ISSA space live space DELRO.
Cute.
I haven't posted on there in a minute. Okay, I did like maybe 2 videos, but then I just decided to delete them. So I kind of got to start from scratch, which is fine. It's whatever.
I probably have maybe, I want to say maybe 5 videos on that channel, or from at least a year ago. I will say it's kind of awkward to vlog or live alone. It's different.
Yeah,
It's different.
it's different to do a video alone.
Yeah. So that's one part of it, and I guess time is another. But we definitely want to get busy on this channel most of all, and then of course our separate channels. Go promote them both. And if you have your YouTube channel, go ahead and leave it in the comments so we can subscribe to it and just be a part of your channel and your family. And of course, we'd love for you to subscribe and be a part of our YouTube family. I ate my last peanut butter apple. Sad times.
It doesn't take much to be a decent person at all. If one person has the right to be themselves and to love who they are and what they stand for, why can't other people do that? That doesn't make any sense for one certain type of person, and y'all know what I'm talking about without saying any names. Let's be real. For one certain person or one certain group of people to be who they are and what they are without any backlash or without any doubts or misconceptions. But for others, it's different. They can't be themselves without worrying about their safety or how they will be perceived. When 9 times out of 10, it's not even the case. It's just all assumptions. That's the problem with people. They have too many assumptions, and in this era, and in this era of social media, people want to be bold or people want to be a coward and hide behind the screen. That's what we're not going to do.
Yeah.
If you want to spread hate, then be bold in doing that. Do it face to face.
If those are your real beliefs that you hold value to and your morals to and everything like that, then you don't need to hide behind a profile picture. You can say what you want to say live, or
you don't even have to say anything at all.
Especially if it's negative.
Because in reality, nobody needs any of that. Nobody needs that. Life is hard enough as it is, and that's all facts. Love you, be you, but don't be the type of person to think that it's okay to downplay someone else's emotions, thoughts, or views. That's what we're not finna do. Oh, for anyone going through a tough time, well, obviously, these times. If you're feeling alone, or if
you deal with depression,
anxiety, suicidal thoughts, or any, I don't want to say mental problems, but any psychological problems, you are not alone at all. Okay? It's easy to not say anything and to just be hurt, but that only makes it worse. And I'll actually have a story time.
Sorry, it's hot.
I'll have a story. You're hot? Oh, that I'm about to say. I'm cold. I'll have a story time about that soon-ish.
If you go to our anxiety depression video, one of the last videos that we've made that's not alive.
Yeah.
There's numbers for a hotline if you need to talk to someone.
Or if you feel comfortable. I think on on some of our videos, we have our social medias in the bio. I mean, in the description. I answer everything. I see everything. I'm not gonna be one of those people that would see something and not respond, because that's childish.
Right.
When someone can actually need someone to listen to them, that's just not me or us. So
Right.
if you
Same here too. If you need someone to talk to, someone to relate what you're going through, you can also reach me too. And I will also try to help anyone who's trying to find a number or a hotline. Most importantly, to get you where you need to be.
Yeah, to help you. We're not one of those type of people that just be like, oh, we want to help the world. Oh, we want to do this and not come through with it. Me personally, that's just not me. Okay, I may not like people that much, but if someone needs help, I'm there, period.
By the way, she may say that, but she's great with people.
I'm not. No, I am. I just really don't like people. I just don't like people come with too much.
Well, I think we're both introverts.
Yeah.
And so, of course, we prefer
To be alone.
Yeah. But naturally, for me, I like people, but I don't know. The introverts first.
Yeah. This video isn't to bash anyone.
Never.
It's really not. I have my own channel to do that.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. But we don't want to be a part of that crowd that decides, oh hey, let's just be negative. Oh hey, let's talk about them.
Because that gets us everywhere we want to go, right?
Nah.
No.
It leads you up nowhere.
Right. Also, use the comments once this video is over to put in how you really feel about everything and send encouraging words to other people who need it at this time.
Yeah. You can go to any video and do that. It doesn't even have to be this one.
We'll make sure to shout you out the next live or video.
Yeah.
If that's something you would like to do.
Smacking.
It's hard to though.
I really. You know what? I'm gonna try a chip sandwich.
Oh no! I'm out of snacks.
You stupid.
I am though. It's okay. I've had enough chips. I prefer more apples.
Prefer apples over chips? What?
Yes. Healthy food ever. I also like a good burger too.
See, okay.
Matter of fact, I'm fixing burgers Wednesday.
What is today?
Monday.
I'm losing track of the days. This is ridiculous.
That's a good problem, trust me.
No, I've done it my whole life. That's a problem.
That's a problem. No.
That's a huge problem. We don't want to be on here for too long, even though it's probably been like an hour.
Wow, it's been 34 minutes. It doesn't even feel like that. It feels like 10 minutes or 20 minutes.
Did you just hear him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we both have one. Okay, because I was like, hope she's not drinking mine, child.
Nope, mine is white tea, raspberry, and you have what, peach? No, mixed berry.
Diet green tea.
Green tea.
Diet.
Yes, the diet ones are my favorite. They taste better. although no one goes to diet for the taste, but to me, if you don't like really sugary stuff, and we all do sometimes, that diet green tea with what? Mixed berry?
Sometimes.
Or the citrus one?
I like sugar all the time.
You like sugar all the time?
Except, like, I can't eat cookies or, like, cake like I used to. Like, it just be so sour and sweet, and it's just too much. Okay, I'm a sweet person.
I love cake.
But, like,
and cookies.
I like cupcakes more.
Cupcakes are good. This is the same thing, though, in a cup. I mean, in a, what do you call it? In a wrapper. Cake in a wrapper.
Cupcake.
Yeah. Do you guys like Mauv's nails? I think they're really cute.
See, okay.
Is my mama on here?
See, the thing about this is,
Hi, Mama.
I only did these like this.
I know you.
And then the other ones are just
like Nail Logic.
Clear.
Like Nail Logic, Simply Nail Logic. Do you ever watch her? She has a segment, What's on the Other Hand?
Nope. I've never heard that.
Oh, what?
Never in my life. But I'll look it up.
She's a YouTuber that does nails. She's really funny. She has like a boyfriend or a husband. His name is Ben. And when she calls him, she's always like, Ben! Like, I can't do it, but she does really good. But she has the best like nail designs and stuff and DIYs. And everybody loves a good DIY.
Right. Especially if it goes as planned. Lord. Okay, one more thing. Now look at the camera.
Nah.
You can't go through life expecting other people to stand up for what you do, but you don't say it. Instead of looking for someone to stand up for a certain type of thing, it can be anything. You should do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying, oh, let's go extreme with this. No, that's stupid. Don't be stupid. Be smart. Be smart about life. But, like, be you. See, there's a reason why I say be you, love yourself, know yourself, be kind to yourself. There's a reason.
Mm-hmm. And like the famous quote says, be the change that you want to see.
But not in a bad way. I'm just being honest. The last part was me, but that's the gist.
It starts with all of us. Changing ourselves, our mind.
Our thoughts.
Fighting in protest, fighting on our knees. Praying for a change and taking the actions to make change. Again, thank you, people who protest every day, to bring across the beautiful message that we need equality. We need people here on earth, no matter what color they are not disposable. Everyone is beautiful and have a right to live their life without fear of police violence or violence on any hand. And I'm going to go ahead and say this.
No judgment.
Black people matter. Black lives matter.
All people matter, but in this
situation, in this case,
black people matter.
Black lives matter.
I don't care if you mocha, if you dark chocolate
mocha.
With a hint of, like, no, you matter.
Yeah. At this point, everyone matters, and no race should be,
or ethnicity,
or whatever.
Because to be honest, the only race is human race. It's just ethnicity. The only race is a human race. But, ethnicity, race, go on.
No, I was listening to you.
I was listening to you.
Just preach love, be love, show love, give love.
That's a good quote.
I think I made that up.
I can tell.
I don't remember hearing that one. It's been a good day.
We out. So, like always, love yourself, be kind to yourself, talk to yourself, educate yourself, talk to each other. Stop making assumptions. Okay, talking to you, stop making assumptions. Don't be stupid. Don't be a coward Twitter thug or Instagram thug or just a keyboard thug. Stand in your beliefs and be able, when you be able to stand in your beliefs and with any, whichever way the situation goes, stay in your beliefs. If you can't fight for what you believe in, then no one else should, and that's period. That's just me. I need some more Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos.
I even baby steps now. That's crazy.
I put a hashtag that says hashtag think, act, live positive. If your ways and your thoughts and your notions and motions projects hate, that's how you know you're going wrong. That's how you know you're standing up for what's wrong. But if you think positive, be positive, I should say, act and live positive, that's a good way for all of us to start.
You know, I don't know what y'all believe in, which is fine. But like for me, personally, I feel like what you give into this life, you get out. So if you want to be judgmental or excuse me. Anyway, if you want to be a negative person, you will get that back in the most ugliest form. It's your choice on what you want.
Karma is a real thing.
Karma is real.
Very real.
Yeah. I'm proud of you. We gonna fight, fella.
All right, end this thing out. Remember, don't forget to put your comments, things that you are taking a stand for, and if you need any additional help, remember you can reach us on Instagram or you can go to our last anxiety depression video and find the hotline number there.
Love yourself, know yourself, be kind to yourself, talk to yourself, know love yourself like you love yourself. Bye.
Bye, guys. Much love, positive thoughts. Be the change you want to see.
I hate these nails.
I got you.
I can't touch it.
Much love.
I can't.
She can't.